right here.
And still sometimes not eat them. They're kind of hot fries.
Do you even care that this is destroying?
Not even me, but I check them, they're already done. Sometimes we forget. We're chip people, just that. Being around this kid all day.
You have to try to.
We're just wrong.
Fly guy, yeah, ha, bye.
Jared said he's playing one game. I'm fine right now.
I don't care if you play 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, let her know, Luisa, you don't give a fuck.
I really don't. As long as he's right there chilling, we're good.
Not talking.
Yeah, say what's up to the gang.
But your mom never let you have ice cream.
Say hi, y'all on live.
Yeah, she does.
Ebony, say what's up to the stream.
Really?
In a real way, we outside. This nigga about to hit 3 RBIs, 3 runs,
Anything
3 home runs. Nigga,
Did you clean it?
10 strikeouts.
Camera right here.
10 strikeouts. Crazy.
We about to go crazy. Dead homies. In a real way. Hand me a line, in a real way. Stop playing. Hand me a line.
Nigga, I don't listen to this thing they're talking about. Hand me a line. Say, please.
Joe, no.
Thank you.
I grew up in Michigan.
Got 3 RBIs.
He was very
So almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one.
You like to play
What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those
Oh, that's wifey in the background supporting
really
me.
able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. Here's one.
And a foul ball.
Are you hungry right now, Mama? You're winning? You're fine.
That is not your fault.
I know you should talk about the one you wanted to try it.
Show me how you live.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Up and in, look out. Straighten him up a little bit. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That's out number 2. Here comes Yohan Moncada.
Okay, good.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. Out towards right center field. Griffey on his horse. And that is that.
New York Nut Busters.
You were warming up and told about
I feel like you're not like
work, everyone.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No, that I'm not parents not so. I don't
The
know.
changeup missing. 1-1.
When? Like what time?
I do it when they're
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
personal. I want you to take another shot. It's very good, but there's more in there, okay?
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I'm excited to watch where you go next. You've got a bright future.
Griffey looking for the strikeout. Fastball delivers, throws in for strike 3.
Hey, wait up.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to right, and that will get out of play. Santana, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
I'll text you.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Head off that.
So a man one now with one away.
Sorry.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a false start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Oh my God.
Fly ball in the air, left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? You circle the bases. It's 2-0. Here's Bryant now.
So I'm surprised. I'll take my best. You drive me.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Waste no time there. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Inning over.
Bomb, cash. Crazy.
Normal situation.
Crazy.
Well, I hate to not be
And now the
fair.
catcher comes up to hit. Mike
Once someone
Piazza.
leaves, that's it. That's who they are. I thought that was different.
Swing and a high fly ball right field.
No, I get that. My ex-girlfriend.
Puts it away for the out.
Shrimp ball 69.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I don't think he hit Austin, but I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with him.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
I know he was
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
I'm just,
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Yeah, I'm sorry this is all happening.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
I'm just.
Have a lay down. Relax, okay? Go
Yeah, I was
close.
going to.
2 out, space is empty.
But I want my kids to be different.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fast.
If you did better for them than what we
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Santana in his 13th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And it's fouled away.
The regular ones that have some regular
You need a friend.
Not many people want to be my friend.
That one is absolutely belted. Back
So look
there.
at what she's gonna do.
And that one becomes property of the beast.
You're gonna like it, go.
It's 3-0. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
He swings and fouls well. Tap foul at the plate.
Not all of them, just a little bit. There's 15
Hit in the air, left field. Lindor on the move. Can't get to it.
Down the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He clearly didn't catch that.
Runner on the move. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner. Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Chipper Jones. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. There's the swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup to get that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Come on, you need your mom.
Wrapped foul.
No RBI, no nothing. Nigga, boo boo.
Man.
That nigga sucks.
Foul ball there.
3-0, okay?
Yeah?
Yeah. Bottom of the second.
See them?
Yeah.
But I can't.
Runner takes off for third.
Struck his ass out, though. There's Steve.
Half of the third inning. And
Now I'm up to
first
bat,
baseman
nigga.
Tony Clark.
No, real way.
Gore back to
Where you
one.
playing?
God.
Swings
I
through
don't know.
that one out.
Shrimp
from
ball
that
69.
side.
So you're saying
Got them
the
shrimp balls, nigga.
Oh my God,
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Oh my God. God damn.
3 straight strikeouts. Brian Reynolds here.
You're not.
That pitch
Gave him that cutter.
I'm happy you started listening to Lino's music.
Get those.
And that change handled. Fires over the first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Back to right. Soler gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, here is Jose Ramirez.
Oh, shit, I forgot about the weed.
First pitch misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to keep your team away from this right.
There's a swing and a drive.
Shit.
What?
And that's got down against the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss.
You're pregnant.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Left field, Reynolds sizes this one up. Drops into the glove, one down.
Just going off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Polanco swings through that one, and she comes to the plate for the second time today.
Like her friends started fighting and the captain
Inside just missed.
If you're going to miss, you're going to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Okay.
One fouled off, 2 and 2.
We'll talk about my
What's the saying?
Man at second.
No, he's hugging her.
Stays alive.
What are we gonna do?
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Westberg.
Now you have
To right field, way back.
You're the
Gone.
best thing that ever happened. You and your brother. I don't want that to happen for once.
A shot to the opposite field. It's 5-zip.
She has a new family? No, huh?
I don't know who
That
I am
one
without
ripped right center field, way back there, and caught on the warning track.
my life became about you. And that was okay.
And back, one Soto down.
You had so much.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And I want you
One's the count.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
The count.
that sacrifice. That's just true.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ramirez pulls it in for the out, and there's one down. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
I think pretty much.
There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Moncada at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd. Bottom 4, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Well, let's just make sure, shall we?
And first offering is fouled off.
So did you tell what's his name?
That's inside.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
It was just one time in the laundry room. I didn't
Couple
think
of
that
hits
we
in a
were
row
there.
for him here. He kind of rolled over on his pitch a little bit, but he got enough
I
behind
had
it to
2
shoot
minutes
the
before I could
ball
legally
out.
order quarter a
He'll
margarita.
take that
You didn't
anytime
know?
you can get him to
Oh,
find a
I'm
hole.
sorry. I was just a little distracted
Swing
when
and a
Child
ball
Protective
lined out
Services
towards center.
forcibly ripped me out of my home.
Junior hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, she didn't even have
Like
to
I
stretch
said,
it
his
out.
pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Vientos. To first, and they get the out on Jones. Hung up on a rundown now.
Wolf, no. Fuck Wolf.
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
I'm gonna kill him. Mom, no.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
I'm gonna kill
Ready
him.
now for the fifth inning.
Hey, do you believe that?
Mike Piazza swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
I'm gonna kill him.
Strike two.
That's the last thing you can say after you.
Okay.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I mean, I knew it would be.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Trying to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Bryant. Piazza out in the play. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Does a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Junior makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
I'd like to make it more.
2 down, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And first offering is felt.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Is that for you?
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2.
Perfect. Thank you.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Me. There's no I in we.
Paige, bring some more with
Fights that one away, and the count remains
That's
0-2.
wild, not him.
2 outs.
Anyone.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Tony Clark will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab.
No, I don't want anyone to go with me.
Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
I've had to get really strong.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Moncada tossed to first. And that's the first out.
Just doing some black gardening.
I would do the same shit every day around my lawn. Every time I get off my lawn.
Do we have to spend another night sleeping in the car? Come on, it's fine. Car camping. We even have a car picnic. So I got egg sauce, and then we're gonna get
Now it's
fries.
Jose Ramirez. In the air right field. That one way back there. And that is way gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Oh, you're a star, aren't you? They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Yeah.
And that one fouled off.
Okay, I miss you. Got me there. Tell Austin I love him. And tell your mom. Tell her.
And a
I'll see
pitch.
her next week.
Hey, who's that little kid? That little kid is that white guy's son?
Maybe you
No, I think white guy's son.
Swings
He's
to first,
still
and
what's the kid?
Polanco is out.
Black guy.
Started.
Bases
Black
empty.
man is always.
He's cool with the kid, right?
Already
And the kid.
The white? Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
one
he's
fouled.
not
want to start another
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a
Measures
black guy,
6
like
feet
all
2
kids.
inches. 26 years
Not just
old.
her.
And he's usually... Oh, now this
Yeah,
is
tell
blasted.
Austin.
Way back there. On its way. Gone.
SJ8. Did you steal this?
Their third home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Now this really fancy.
Junior in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And another ball.
Well, the the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one pushed foul.
I hate you.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are on the offensive side.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. That one in the
Nah.
dirt. Piazza down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
See, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Soler makes the play, and there's a one away. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. To the right side, Polanco tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Juan Soto digs in now. And that one misses up and in, and it's 1-0. Every once in a while, that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody is, well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're bottom of the sixth, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto going after it. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Why is it cold?
So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones.
Here, go, sit down. Oh, I'll close it for you.
No, we go night-night.
There's the slide.
Enough walking. Go night-night, we'll put you in the cage.
Foul.
Okay, you gotta relax, Mama.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Out to short, Lindor. And they get the out on Jones. And now Jorge Soler, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Got him. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
No.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. It breaks up the no-no with a homer. And they're on the board. It's 8-1. Moncada at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You feel me? But niggas in their ass right.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, my God.
Soler running hard to get it. And there's 2 down.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of
No, you're
caught
good.
in between that sharp fastball and the
You saw
nasty
me?
slider.
Solid
I'd
three.
like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Tucker up for the third time here. That one miss. Just missed.
After giving him a run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Outside. And that's ball 3. And Kyle Tucker will take his base. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And he grounds back up the middle. The tag, and he's out at second. Out number 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Jose Ramirez. Santana back to work. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Here's Brian Bell. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Up the middle, Moncada fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance right here. Home run. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 9-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the 8th, and now Tony Clark. That clips a corner. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Applies the tag, 1 away after the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled. And that's a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Shit out of here.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 9-3. And now it's Juan Soto. Check swing, called strike.
They call it a strike. Oh,
headed towards the corner.
Man, what the fuck is that?
Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Grip to short, snagged on a bounce. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza.
You can leave the spring open now.
That one ripped left field. Reynolds ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Chipper Jones, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
We ran out of beer? Somewhere in there?
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one becomes property of the Beast. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 11-3. Ramirez at the plate and
He doesn't.
Like when I make my homemade salsa.
takes high there.
Like this.
New pitcher now,
Yeah,
Goose
you can dip it in
Gossage.
a little-
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their runners, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He brought back mac and cheese and they got off the whole menu. And it had all the peppers and everything inside. It had bell peppers inside.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that.
It's weird.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
So excited.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
I'm actually kind of glad. Bored of my house.
Yeah, you and my mom both.
That's a laser base hit.
Oh, your mom can probably leave the program.
And the leadoff man aboard.
I think I leave it.
What episode are we on?
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wait, like Pooh with an H, like Pooh Bear, or Pooh
2
is
consecutive
Pooh?
base hits
With an H, like Jenny the Poop, but I meant Poop. I'll change it.
No.
for his team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Well, yeah,
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
They scheduled the blower?
Ground ball right side could be 2. Bryant over to second. Can't hang on. So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Tony Clark. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Final score in this one, 11.
Go take a hot shower.
I don't know.
Hey, te iba a decir.
I had that.
Hey, güey, mañana no vas a ir porque no te vas a ir
I had that Monday when I took her to the doctor.
Hey, come here.
The closest one you had to take her.
I
Hey,
know you took my bottle of wine the other night.
when you took Jay to get her allergy test done, did they have to draw blood?
I don't remember.
It was recently. What do you mean you don't remember?
Wasn't that recent? That shit was like 5 months ago.
That's recent.
I don't remember. Maybe. Probably.
Should I?
He's annoying.
They took blood before, I think.
You're a good
And I went for the results.
Well, boy.
You took her.
I took her. Yeah, he's right. I took her. Yeah. I took her. They had to say they called me. I was annoyed because I took her to the doctor to get her checked out and give her an inhaler and I scheduled an appointment. And then that happened Friday. It was my Friday off. So I was gonna take her. And they were like, we needed a day or 2.
Isn't this nice?
2 to 3
What
days
happened?
before her appointment. And I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Called me out. I was so mad because I was like, why
Call them.
I was like,
Just 'cause
why
it looks bad on Mondays, you know?
Yeah.
It looks bad on Mondays and Fridays.
they say that? It's true. My mom told me
Because them niggas, they drink.
Ass
They're just like us.
When I was pregnant, you
Nigga,
was gassy,
piss on Monday.
mad, and
You
huge.
can take a half day if you go early. Be like, I gotta go
Just
out.
all the time. Straight from the car. I was something.
Yeah.
Cow milk.
But they need you.
It's because me and baby carpool.
Yeah. Cow
It's
milk.
like,
Not all the time. Pecan, whatever. In the South, we drink real milk.
my Christmas down.
Here.
So I'm gonna leave on my lunch break because the appointment's at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
That's better.
Yeah,
That's what I do when I go to work.
You don't work right to a half, so it was bad.
Yeah, I
And
know.
if anyone talks like that, different.
They're not sorry.
Can you close it? Louis, close the door.
Too much tequila. I can't even see the ball. I'm about to lock in.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
ready to get underway.
When they did
Trevor
her blood
Story
work,
comes
they
up to the
called me
plate.
that Friday. They called me calling me. They really needed, 'cause it's kind of
Swinging a high fly ball out towards right
I was
field.
annoyed, and I was like,
And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brian Roberts stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is foul.
Because I've done it before already. I think after 3 or 4, they require.
And that is out of play.
Can they do this?
They require
Can they do
one
this?
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I never shot a dog.
One out, bases empty.
You shot a rabbit.
So when Jared took me, they just
This
read
one in the outfield. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Follow you? No, we're not playing with Chloe.
Swing and drive deep
Chloe, go
right
night-night.
field.
I'm gonna put you in the cage. Go night-night.
And that one is gone.
Everybody just hit fucking homers and
So he
shit.
blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0. One down. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. In the air, left field, down the line.
You're playing. Knuckles, right here.
And an automatic double now as it hops the...
He likes to play. Look, he likes to play fetch.
Throw it over there, sir. Not by the, but not by the table.
Wall and foul ground.
Go back over
So
there.
here's the cleanup hitter, Bernie Williams. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
We have a switch hitting legend at the plate right now. He is just so smooth with everything he does. He can swing it, he can feel
I
it.
told him, man, I know where you
He
are.
can really
Because at first I called him,
He's
he's
one
like,
of those guys that is just great at
alright,
everything he
I'm like,
does.
alright. You know you hear the voice, but then I call him back, I'm like, hey, bro, look, I can go like half day, you know? He's like, alright, sounds cool, you know? Now he's like, sounds like, oh, no, that's cool. He's like, you can do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm
Fastball up in the zone
you
right
know, I'm
there.
like, you know
and
how it
really
is, I'm like,
good coming in. But
he's like, no, yeah, so he's like, you can go half day. He's like, well, whatever.
This one
Like,
jumped
you
to
know,
the
I'm like,
ground
yeah,
for
bro.
a foul.
But once I mentioned that half day, he was like, yeah. They just want you to show up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Oh my
Swing
god.
and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Junior, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Or if I were you,
Mark Vientos swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Going to runner first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with pickoff almost on the mound.
Look, he's a workout. It looks good, though. It looks professional.
Off the first with 2 away.
No, I took one, I left it right there. I left it right there.
To third, Vientos.
Keep that in their
That's
head.
at number 3.
So it won't linger in their head. They're thinking, I stay away. A la verga, me voy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping him
Serious. Because he already
One
moved
of
it.
those things that
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking for in this one.
Because say they try to
Does he
ask
have a
every time I
those
came
pitches,
up,
or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the
I
strike
already
zone?
tell him, like,
It's
it's
tough to
weird.
do to be able
Don't
to
ever
command
try to
all those
tell me no
pitches.
weird shit
But
like
if he
that.
can,
My
he
kids
is
go
going to be
first.
very tough for the opponent today.
Last time my boss, like the superintendent, tried to tell me something. I'm like, hey, homie, I'm like, my shit.
At
I'm
the
like,
plate now.
my kid matters more than anything. I'm like, if you want to sit here and think that I'm lying about my kid, then y'all weird as fuck. Because I don't give a
Through
fuck
there
about
for
you
a
guys.
strike.
For a night like tonight,
So
last thing you
I'm
want to do
like,
as a
fuck
hitter
this
is
dog. I'm
get
like, my kid
jammed
comes
or
first.
even off the edge. Trying to find that sweet
Goes up
spot.
the bell. I'm like, well, nah, I don't care about that.
Trying to catch things up front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
You know they fired some guy because of commercial.
Some
He
cheese
got
for
hired.
strike 3.
This fool told him, oh, ain't no family stuff, whatever. One day, he was doing it, and he missed, and it was for my kid, and he's like, nah, you're missing too much. I'm like, what? Like, nigga, like,
Satchel
you gotta
comes
take
to the
care of
plate.
your kid. I'm like, he's like, no, fuck Jim. Because when it's really
Hit on the
serious,
ground to short.
you know, like,
Story
who the fuck
on the run,
That's
throw
got
to
fired.
first. What a play, inning over.
He got fired
Back
for
here in
missing that.
Pittsburgh, top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Donaldson back to work. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Another guy got
Here's
fired
a fun
because
fact on Corbin.
he got into an accident on the weekend.
Everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll
And
certainly
then he
does.
told the guy.
He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
He ended up telling the boss, like, hey, some other shit. and they're trying to ask for his fucking whole paperwork and all that
And
stuff.
a base hit. Just kind of
Let
sliced
him
that
break,
one into
he
center.
will come back to work, you know? But they're like, oh, felonies and all that. Like, stupid. It was kind of felony.
And now the switch hitting
So they told him
catcher,
to come
Ted
back
Simmons.
and
Takes off. Pitch misses. High leg throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes into play. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Joe Adele. Line drive. And he boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
I like how he looks. That's what
That's now
Frenchie
3
looks
hits in
like.
a row for the offense. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything.
Good like this.
And it misses. And the count is 1-1.
But I feel like you know, regular Frenchies, they look, you know how they look.
That one in triple digits.
I feel like they're like,
See, power versus power right here.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the
I
slurve.
like his dad too.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air
Look
left
at
field.
that line. Like, that's dope. They look cool.
Reynolds makes the grab.
They look cool for their boss.
So 2 down now. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Jumps. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Piazza.
He's like your dad. He's like your dad.
Foul on the play.
They're like that. Bruce balls. Bruce ball, huh? Like, they're like,
I did the best I could, Tom. Maybe it wasn't.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Chloe, go lay down.
Makes the catch for the out.
Go.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the table. Knuckles, give it.
Snapped hard the other way, but foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Fouled off, and they'll do it
how
again.
does she make money though?
Simmons makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Oh, man. Holy shit. You won. It's like,
Only let it go.
Tripping all
On to the third inning. Stepping in, Bernie
Prior to
Williams.
that, she got the money from her boss and on the bridge.
Yeah,
Like that was that. You stop.
He's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
didn't turn out like me.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
You know how like Jaysdad, like she sometimes
Here's a
she's
high fly ball out to Seven. Junior
like,
under it.
Right now.
2 down.
She's not really
2 outs, base is empty.
And la pinche
Next to
cara.
him, Mark Vientos.
You know how bad he's giving it to you. You know about you.
And there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back.
Letting it go.
But that,
He likes her.
let it go.
Swing and a miss. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Tony
why
Blair.
I came over here.
That one inside,
You
look
got
out.
all this stuff going on. And I'm not trying to like.
What the fuck,
Let
Joe?
go.
Because it would be
Let
wrong,
go.
right?
Let him leave him alone then. Ignore him. He's annoying when he does that. Let it go.
shirt. Yeah, I don't really know what it is that I'm trying to say, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I would throw another
That's good.
give him a fastball, slightly
At least she took it the right way. She's like, well, what the fuck, okay? Instead of being sad about it, you know? She's like,
Foul
okay.
ball left side. He'll see another.
It's a bad side.
Any other fool or people like random niggas?
Draws the walk there. And that's their first base runner of the game. Brian Reynolds here.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there.
Oh,
Anyhow.
To second, that's one. Judell for the double play.
Yep.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays
Yeah,
like that
you look at their
are really
faces,
tougher than
that's
these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Throws to first in time, and that is the third out of the inning.
I love these dogs.
And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Corbin Carroll.
Careful the table.
They're fat.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. Late with the swing there. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Good, Mom.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
What happened?
Puts it away for the out.
I
Next
lost.
to
I had
hit,
to do
Ted
myself.
Simmons. Doubled his first time up.
And I'm losing again. Shit crazy.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Down and lifted in the air. Soto hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
My country?
Yeah, I'm down 3-0. Shit crazy.
Reached on an infield single his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Whoa, Ebony.
Ebony, what are you doing? Yeah, what? You fucking up my game and shit.
Fastball is outside.
Why you feeling so high? What you trying to do to me?
Action fire that time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's a big ass shot. You're gonna die.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody
set up.
on.
Shit crazy.
Popped up.
In a real way. In a real way. We're gonna bury this nigga with all this. Or you wanna, like, on top? You don't wanna bury this? We'll put it on there. Fucking contact here.
Get that right there.
Back here at PNC Park.
There.
Now the right
No,
fielder,
right there.
Soto.
This is alcohol.
Look how much is in here. Why they give me so much?
They think you're locked in like that.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working corners and expanding that strike zone
Yeah,
beyond.
like his body already got used to it right now. But when he first came in, it was like, boom. Yeah, fucking
Ken
right.
Griffey Jr. digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Up the middle. They got it for out number 2. Here is Mercado. That's out to center field. Griffey gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. here in Pittsburgh. Here's Trevor Story now. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes
She's always done
Thank you. We deserve it.
Here's the second baseman.
Anyone deserves it, we do.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling. And that one pulled foul. And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper. Make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond and still get a pretty good run. That's impressive.
Yes, that's what I told her now.
Junior.
She's still over Jared.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
If you're scared, they tell you everything's going to be okay, they don't just bail.
Base hit, left center field. And they had their first base runner since the second inning.
No, you're fine.
You don't have to big
to me.
Bernie Williams.
Tell him, give us some.
I don't get as much.
In the air.
I don't know where.
No, to be honest, when you
He's got it.
He was having fun.
Hey, that nigga hooked up. He told me to get some
Ready to
shit
go for the last half of the inning. And here is Mike
I just
Piazza.
think that this highlights the fact that we should
Just started putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly working. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something. It just hasn't
good. I don't want to.
And the leadoff man set down in the fifth.
actually my name.
Jared's like, we need to get no.
Now with the plate, as he swings through strike one.
Yeah, and I like the material. I don't care. Yeah, I don't really care for now.
Delgado. He steps on the bag. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
It's so fun.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
It's tricky, Mr. Peg.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
I want to thank all of you firing on
She's just like the dad.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Oh, no.
It's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike
She's pregnant by who?
70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch
Oh,
well.
the daughter. You're talking about the daughter?
Swings through for strike 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets a piece and stays alive.
My child will
Change
not
of
be
speeds,
born
it
in
goes
prison.
off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That
There
one
you
missed.
go.
Show the court. Go to court. Is she really pregnant? She's like
She's pregnant by him.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
But they threw away the thing. She threw away the thing.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
She's lying.
Maybe you should show your DD stuff. It's
Where's your
Where
watch?
you at?
I don't know. I just
You gotta press it.
Top 6, and now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
Press it and talk.
Donaldson.
Press it like this. Look,
Jake, can you go up to the door?
I'm right here.
1, no strikes.
Go press it.
Chloe, turn
Press it. Leave it press. Leave it press.
On a line out towards center. Junior swings it 1 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or more, that's way better.
You can get Nora to babysit Sarah.
Let me show you that.
Vientos round the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
You don't need to be president. Hold it. Leave it hold
That one the other way. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So
Hey,
digging
what's
in,
that?
quarter count.
Press it again.
Too early to rip. I just bought it.
Foul ball there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound.
Hey,
Not
what's up,
messing
dude?
around at all. He's been in attack mode since the
Let go.
very start.
When it's my turn to talk, you let go. When it's your turn to talk, you hold it.
And he is very efficient
Hello?
with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, right side. Soto sizing this one up.
Hold it.
He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Oh, hold it. Talk.
Sure. Hiya.
Hold it. Hey, what's up, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just turn it extension.
Well, I mean, it's ripped. I put
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Let go.
For the sixth inning, digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adele on the run.
You guys gotta talk. You guys
The
gotta
catch. And there's one down.
I like this one.
Digging in, Mark Vientos.
What do you guys got?
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay
Don't
there.
say backwards.
Just missed.
You have to press it.
He grounds one to the right side.
What did I see the other day?
Tosses to first. He's out.
Hey, don't be nice.
To the top of the lineup. Here's Juan Soto.
Good arm side runner, that same side hitter. They're very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the
You
hill.
don't see us relating that off, okay?
No, I don't.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nothing.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And another ball.
Ever actually doing, but it's done.
And it's foul away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly upstairs.
And strike two.
He wants to do that.
2 strikes.
I hate this man.
Laser could be trouble. Soto around second, heads for third. Coming home.
What you did?
The relay.
He's
He's in there.
Through with the RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing. And the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy.
You have to press it. Hold it.
Got him. And that'll keep
Talk.
back here at
Hold it.
New inning.
Hey, be nice. Hold it. Talk.
And a foul ball.
Have to
Well,
press
these
it.
players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
He's got his printer in.
You have to press it, or you're not pressing it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Donaldson delivers.
You're not pressing it, right?
They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and
You
miss.
got an A++?
Foul ball in a row.
Foul ball still 1-2 count.
Ooh, Zora, be careful.
Headed towards the corner.
What time is it?
Reaches for it, but it's foul.
The game about to start, so you have to record a bit. The Pacers.
In the air out towards right center.
I got the food in the cart.
Pulls it in, and there's
Whenever you guys are ready, or you want to, like, when the game about to
Out the
start,
left field.
I'm about to order it after this game I finish.
high in a real way.
In a real skilled way.
And first
Order,
offering
I'll
is
pay
fouled.
inside the thing. Over there.
Shut up,
Base
bitch.
is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
On cam.
Pops up right side.
Hey, don't embarrass me like that in front of the homies.
And
Oh,
puts
we
the
be talking crazy, yeah.
2 down. Here's Trevor.
I didn't get invited to the C day.
For 3 in this one.
He's never gonna, hey, that's just forever on.
Could invited everybody who got him his papers. That shit crazy.
Swing and a high fly
They're never
ball
gonna get
out
over
towards
Father's
right
Day
center
and
field.
Father's Day.
Griffey gets on
You really invited your girl over me?
and that is that.
I try to have him stay home.
Busy schedule. So that
Back here in
he could
Pittsburgh,
be here with us
the catcher comes up
today
to Mike Piazza.
and show some support for his wife.
I thought it was when you shoot.
No, because I was putting some stuff in my work pack because I put it away the weekend, and they were saying like
selling
hides
at
in the closet.
99.
And you can trash anyway.
Missing shit.
Trash, Papa. They're not in
Trying to
there.
get him
Check,
to
check.
cheese.
Nah,
Slider
that's what I got.
I'll take the orders as soon as you pass.
Oh my God.
up to the air, right field.
Oh.
He makes the grab, one down.
No, I think the key, I mean, if he can
Where
get
are those?
one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouled off.
Other swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it. Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you want to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Lindor in now, takes ball one off the plate.
I don't feel like eating fish. I feel like it's better off to get a
Shortstop takes the ball.
Gotta be real careful here. 2-0, he's hunting for his pitch.
Hey, show me that card before we.
Lindor swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here the
No,
bottom.
when Jared's done and
That's off the inside edge. Now 3-1.
Chloe, be nice.
Near
Go
left
there.
field.
Your surgery, yeah.
Brings it in. That is the
You're
end.
not hungry.
And back at the plate, Ryan Roberts.
Chloe, be nice. Come here. Oh my God. One thing she was not know.
Swinging and a miss as he was late.
Got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often to get
So mad right
this.
now.
you want fish taco or I don't think you want
Swing and a miss. Struck out. Now 5 strikeouts for him tonight.
Mama, get a notebook. Hey, what are your notes? And write the order. Grab a notebook. And write your orders like that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Junior sizes this one up. He's there. And there's 2 down.
Yeah,
Now it's the DH, Bernie Williams.
I want like, yeah.
Ripped towards third. Vientos whips it to first. That ends the frame.
Singing, dancing. Victor, please. Don't be mad. Come.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark.
Blah, blah, blah. We have to kiss. Well, we can kiss.
Right side, hard
It's just
hit.
rehearsal.
Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Ryan Reynolds now at the plate.
Those plays can be tricky in a routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. You have to make a good play right there.
Base is empty.
Okay,
That's in the
very
dirt.
good. Yes, very good. She's like, what? That was one.
Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Now at the plate, Mark Vientos.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Delgado takes it
Race it, right?
back here at PNC Park. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
Lester, you are
Sharp
working
grounder,
me
that's
too
through
hard.
for a base hit.
You don't care about me.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nigga, who you kidding?
Okay, they're all getting in there.
And here-
Right. Sorry. Line.
I love you.
Here is Mark
I love you
Vientos.
too.
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
What's going
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead of the count, a lot of times pitch to contact, the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game. There goes the runner. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. To third, Vientos. Tosses across to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3.
Screaming that she wants a horse.
Every day.
Oh my
And a
God.
base hit knocks in a run.
And on Friday,
What kind of place you work at?
Well done.
I
Willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Pitches low. He's saving it and he easily steals the bag.
Shit, damn, that's flexible as fuck.
There goes again. Swing and a miss. Piazza with a great throw.
every single day.
Bring your fucking, hey, your man's tripping, bring your man too.
Time out by you.
Oh my God.
And then there's other coworkers that
Hit hard on the ground is short.
they let me pick up my
Lindor on the first. And that.
Pick it up. What is it? Is that actual number?
Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off, Juan Soto. Page back to work. Just missed.
And how is that?
Counts 1-0.
So are they parents or something?
Hey.
Whose parents are they?
So,
That clears his zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what happens if you swing at it. Hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Misses off the plate. And the count is even 2-2.
No,
That's down and in.
you have to take this.
Mom got me
Jay, you
too.
made that?
Got him. And that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Junior, the next to hit.
She corrected the figure.
No, it
And
isn't.
he pumps it straight to the left-handed hitter.
So,
Anna loves to ride.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. And now Yohan Moncada, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one way outside. 1-0. In the air, out towards left center.
Just
He's got it. And there are 2 down.
I hate my dad.
You don't hate your dad.
I hate what he did.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
She doesn't normally share that kind of stuff.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Franco is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And